The following podcast contains strong language and adult themes and is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised. Previously on Marvel's Wastelanders.
You're saying they're dead. You're certain of that?
A war
Coordinated effort on the part of
Captain
hundreds,
America is
Black
dead.
Widow is dead.
Thor
Iron
is
Man
dead.
is dead.
30 years ago, on V-Day, the day the villains won, a group of supervillains led by Red Skull, Baron Zemo, and Dr. Doom defeated the vast majority of superheroes. But not all the heroes were killed. A few were left standing.
I'm Peter Quill, but you can call me Star-Lord.
After decades in space, Quill and Rocket returned to Earth on a mission for the Collector, only to discover that Earth was not what it used to be. During the mission, Quill lost his closest and most trusted friend.
Oh, Rocket, no, man. I can't do this without you.
Now listen to me. You're gonna do me a favor. You're gonna save the fucking world.
In exchange for completing the mission, Quill received a gift from the Collector.
What is that? A seed?
Not just any, but a very rare seed indeed.
Is this the same as Groot?
In the years following V-Day, Hawkeye, the sole surviving Avenger, traveled with the Ringmaster Circus, reliving the massacre for paying audiences and drowning in regret.
I should have died that day. I was right there watching Captain America fall. Why should I live through that? Why should I be left behind? All for Zemo to laugh in my face?
Even his former mentee, Kate Bishop, felt that Clint Barton had gone too far and abandoned him to his obsession with revenge.
Clint's been killing the Thunderbolts. Now he only has one left. The one man responsible for V-Day, responsible for the death of the Avengers, Zemo.
Hawkeye succeeded in unmasking Zemo and then turned his focus to finding Kate.
Kate's out there somewhere fighting the good fight. She needs someone to watch her back. I'm gonna find Kate. I'll be back.
Meanwhile, in Manhattan, Natasha Romanoff, the Black Widow, arrived undercover in search of her former partner, Yelena Belova.
I was the Black Widow.
You were? For a long time.
Sure. Until the slaughter.
You died.
A lot of us died. So many they gave it a name. V-Day.
Judy Stark was determined to kill Yelena.
Oh, a Makarov 9mm.
You recognize it? It's the gun you used to kill my father.
Judy Stark.
Yelena Belova.
I am Natasha, not Yelena. Your dad saved me.
What began as Natasha's mission to stop Yelena became a mission to protect her.
Is she here? Is she?
You'll kill her.
Well, you can't stop that. I'm a Stark. We do what we want.
Leading up to V-Day, Wolverine was teaching at the Xavier Institute. Following the decimation of the school, he wandered in a daze of survivor's guilt over not being able to save his students and his fellow X-Men. Finally, he rediscovered his will to fight.
So given the whole world wants me dead right about now, seems like a right time to take on a suicide mission. I want to take on Red Skull. Myself.
President Red Skull has been
around the country right now.
Haven't seen anything like this since V-Day.
After decades of imprisonment by an imposter, Dr. Doom escaped captivity. He vowed revenge on the former allies who betrayed him on V-Day.
What is more important than the Red Skull? You need something from him. What are you after? Oh, no. Not the Cosmic Cube?
The Cosmic Cube is not a joke. It is one of the most powerful weapons in existence. It will grant any wish to whomever possesses it, but it is not meant for just anyone. It can only be controlled by someone with great skill and power.
But in his quest for the cube, Doom was joined and ultimately opposed by Valeria Richards, the daughter of his greatest enemy.
Hello, Victor.
Valeria, you survived. And the cube?
Protected me. It isn't done with this world. And neither am I. But we are done with you.
What?
mister. You're on your own now. Good luck finding anyone else to trust Doom.
What will you do?
What you couldn't. Create a perfect world.
Join us now for an electrifying tale of valor and villainy. For from the smoldering wreckage of Avengers Tower strides a caped figure, redolent with malevolence. His cloak tattered, his gloved fists raised in furious defiance.
No stock-designed prison can contain one as powerful as I. Let my captors show themselves. Let them face the unbridled wrath of Magneto, master of magnetism.
When titans clash, the gods themselves fall to their knees. Who will answer their prayer for humanity? A weaponeer who armors himself in metals of red and gold.
Iron Man! Look out behind you!
A web-slinger whose true heart pumps the blood of spiders.
Don't leave your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man out of the action.
A living symbol of the American dream. A shield-hurling super soldier born for battle.
Heroes, if you can hear me, this is Captain America. Avengers, assemble!
And finally, the legendary Fantastic Four, led by the elastic mastermind, Reed Richards.
Torch, Thing, Invisible Woman, at my command. At my command.
Stop! Make me feel it.
Marvel Entertainment and SiriusXM present Marvel's Wastelanders, Chapter 1. Marching towards the end of the world.
Hello, Doomwood! I am Peter Quill, aka DJ Star-Lord, and this is Club Star-Lord. Let me hear you.
Okay.
Doomwood, Doomwood, Doomwood. It's a Doomwood. Yeah, Doomwood. With maybe we do a little of that. Doomwood, Doomwood. God. Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. Hey. It's a blisteringly hot Saturday night, and we're here to celebrate the death of President Red Skull, so shout it out!
Oh, yeah!
Come on, louder! No, louder! Let's turn Doomwood into Boomwood.
Into what?
You know? Boomwood. Boom! Like a loud noise. Make some noise. That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, you're the
Boom.
DJ. You make some noise.
Yeah, don't expect us to do your job for you.
We're here for a good time.
Yeah.
And friends, that is exactly what I'm uniquely qualified to deliver.
Really?
Man, I knew this town was named after Dr. Doom. I didn't know they all graduated from his charm school.
What? What did you say?
Here to deliver fun! That's what I am!
Did you just compare us to Dr. Doom?
Dude, I saved you from Dr. Doom. You remember that?
Oh, from a fake Doom. Big whoops.
That's not the point. Hey, we're all friends here.
Yeah? Did any of us just get on a microphone and insult you?
Look, I was actually off mic. Look, bygones, people. We're here to partay.
Yeah, for a DJ, you have a very punchable face.
Look, dude, you don't want any trouble, okay?
I don't want any trouble. Hey, everybody, DJ Gramps here's ready to throw down. He's a tough guy. Ooh.
Okay, all right, listen up. You see that sign? Sign says DJ Peter Quill, Star-Lord.
Maybe some of us knuckle-dragging doombillies don't look like it to you, DJ Star-Lord, but we do know how to read.
And I'm sure you're extraordinarily literate, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm not some dude out here pretending to be Star-Lord. I'm Star-Lord. It's my superhero name for when I'm fighting bad guys, saving people, swooping through space with my friend. Swooping through space.
Huh.
Look, what I'm trying to advise you is you're messing with the wrong superhero.
Stay down, superhero.
That hurt.
What is god awful racket you call this music?
No, not the.
Well, answer me.
I can't. Ow. Good. Good songs. Sentimental.
He expected us to dance to this junk? Here, give me that bar stool.
No, don't touch my stuff, man. No! Hey, come on, man. Oh, what do you gotta do that for? That's my stuff.
We're just getting started, man.
That looks like it hurt.
Anybody else need a concussion arrow to the head? Didn't think so.
Who the hell? Hawkeye? Like Clint Barton Hawkeye? Avenger Hawkeye? Blindfolded? Hawkeye?
Just straight up blind. Give me your hand. Let's get you to your feet.
Yeah. Oh, I knew it! I knew there had to be other heroes alive somewhere. That was a good old-fashioned piece of Avenger assembling there. You really saved those guys from a beating.
I saved them?
I was picking my moment.
Off the ground? Because that's where you were.
Yeah. Dude, you wouldn't want to see what I was about to do. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say see.
Quill, I'm blind, not naked. I'm not ashamed of it.
Well, how'd you hit him? Without seeing him, I mean.
Stark brand hearing aid and a lot of practice. In your case, I keyed in on your whimpering, then aimed 5 feet higher. Any more questions?
You know, we should hang out. Both our names are bird references. Quill, Hawkeye.
Can we go back to talking about my eyes? Because when you share this much, I want to tear off my ears.
Oh, no! Flark! Man, I nearly forgot my weapons.
Weapons?
Yeah, the equipment I play my jams on, they're all busted up. Oh.
Weapons?
Yeah, music. It's my love weapon, man. That's a quote from me.
Why don't we just have a drink and settle ourselves down?
Look, I don't need settling down, okay? What if those guys who hit me wake up?
I got more arrows. Anyway, so after I heard Wolverine had toppled the Red Skull, meaning we could finally chalk one up to the good guys again after a 30-year dry spell, I started riding west. So somebody said, quote, some Lord of the Stars had a club along the way. I deciphered, decided to swing by.
Yeah, well, it's not much more than a tent. Crowds are thin and mercurial. But that's not everything, you know. There's some stuff more important. Here, check this out. I wear it in a little jar around my neck. My most prized possession.
A seed.
Not just any seed. You ever hear the expression, grow a pair? Well, I can grow a pal with this. Not a pair, a pal. See what I did there?
Yeah, I got it.
He's a good pal. One I really miss. Very poor conversationalist, kind of violent, but I'll get to hug him again someday. It's a Groot seed. Groot. My plant monster buddy from my old team that I was totally in charge of. Guardians of the Galaxy.
You don't have to explain Groot or the Guardians. We fought together, remember?
No.
Korvac? Killer cyborg from the 31st century?
I know Korvac.
Back before, way before, the day the villains won? We all fought that ugly gorilla together. The Avengers, the Guardians, the Wakandans.
Yeah, but you weren't there.
I was too in that fight.
Well, using what? Your anti-Korvac arrow? Guy was holding the ultimate, what's a Uzi?
Nullifier, ultimate nullifier.
We had Thor, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, me, Star-Lord. What good would you have been shooting arrows? I mean, no offense.
I forgot what power you have. What is it again?
It's super, courage, and planning.
Impressive.
Plus, in my hands, anything is a love weapon.
Just like that seed?
Hey, that's a brotherly love weapon. Well, I came this close to losing my life when I freed my little dude from the Collector.
Collector? Well, she's cosmic level. Yeah, man, she's not too reasonable. Pretty gutsy to steal from her.
I guess you didn't hear the part where I said I'm Star-Lord, right? I mean, I don't know. Well, I didn't steal him. You know, I rescued him. As soon as I get a proper patch of ground that's mine, I'm going to put that seed in the ground. I'm going to grow my buddy back. You watch.
Huh.
Yep.
You're looking for some open land, huh? The direction I'm headed, you might just find some.
I dig the wanderlust. Where's it leading you?
Well, that's kind of like your deal with Groot. I have an apprentice. Well, no, not anymore, I don't. She graduated. I mean, damn it. We buried a lot of good people. Tony, Steve, Tasha.
Whoa, what, Tasha?
Black Widow. But Kate Bishop is still breathing. And she's family. Rumor is she was last seen in Hulkland.
Oh, you hope that's not true, dude.
I know. The nukes. It's too awful what happened. It's too fresh. Whole West Coast got hit and nobody even really knows how or why. But, you know, that's all I can think about. Yeah. Until I find out for sure whether Kate made it out alive.
You're gonna search a toxic wasteland.
I'll figure something out. I always do.
So you're asking me on a road trip just because I'm a guy with functioning eyeballs who can drive you to Hulkland?
I'll drive. Your role is co-target.
Co-target?
Anybody shooting at me will have a 50% chance of hitting you instead.
50%, huh?
Yep.
I like those odds.
We leave at sunrise. I mean, unless you got too many memories tied up in this crap hole. Quill?
Yeah, sorry, no. It's just the thing about memories. They tend to follow you no matter where you go.
Okay, then. Sunrise. Feel free to bring your weapons.
Let us begin.
Commence recording. 0600 hours, August 13. Advanced Idea Mechanics classified site. Detainee Judith Stark, CEO of Stark Industries. Recording agent A317D8. Interrogator is AIM Scientist Supreme designated the Super Adaptoid.
State your name, please. State your name, please.
AIM Agent A317D8, please inform your Scientist Supreme that I've sworn off conversations with synthetic objects like him. They never really understand anything, and they repeat themselves. A lot.
This is not a conversation. My purpose here is to extract information, not exchange it.
How predictable that a being like the Super Adaptoid, whose only skill is mimicking the powers and abilities of others, can't reason for itself. Ask it if it thinks it can talk to me, without conveying important information. For instance, I can tell that it's worried. It knows that after I get to the bottom of whatever the hell happened in California, I'm gonna blow AIM off the face of the earth.
State your name, please.
A317D8. Tell it my name is Homo sapiens, and its name is Promptu Obiectum.
Disposable object, from the Latin.
Ms. Judith Stark, you are clearly accustomed to dominating subjects who possess pride that can be wounded and anger you can arouse. It is unfortunate that you choose to waste our time today by employing those tactics on one like myself, who, as you stress, is far from human. Nevertheless, I shall proceed. Stark Industries was under AIM's control, my control, until the Black Widow helped you reclaim it. Now, following the assassination of President Red Skull, New York City has been a war zone, with civilian casualties approaching 2 million. On the surface, many disparate factions eager to fill the void of power have joined the slaughter, each claiming its own agenda. But a look beneath the surface reveals Stark-connected payments to almost all of these organizations. Is the hidden goal of this violence to install you or one of your minions as President Red Skull's successor? Is the hidden goal of this violence to install
A3? Can I call you A3?
Yes?
A3. Tell Copycat that I'm not falling for it.
There is no attempt to deceive.
Tell it we both know that Stark is backing half the killers and AIM the other half.
AIM has not made any payments to any...
It's called a proxy war. And when it's over, I'll be president, and the super adaptoid will be used for spare parts at a sewage treatment plant. If I'm in a good mood that day.
AIM has not made any payments to...
A3, can't you shut it off? This is going nowhere.
AIM has not made any payments to any political faction currently within the administration.
This is the worst job of interrogating anyone I've ever seen. You should be ashamed. Now, start over from scratch.
I have had enough of this. Prepare to be justly annihilated. Repulsors, blast! This is the Scientist Supreme. I require a cleanup crew in Interrogation Chamber 0 to collect the bodies of one agent and one Judith Stark life model decoy. Send in the next LMD and make certain it is programmed to respond to queries exactly as the real Judith Stark would.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Very good. Agent A317D9?
Sir. May I inquire what happened to Agent A317D8?
You may not.
You don't have what you want yet?
Judith Stark's personality has many facets. In order to remove her as a threat, I must learn to control them all.
Agent, please tell the machine it never will control me. It is clearly not competent to interact with organic forms.
Miss Stark, I believe this would yield better results if you would speak to me directly.
Sure, we can try that.
Let us begin.
Commence recording. 0700 hours, August 13, Advanced Idea Mechanics Classified Site. Detainee Judith Stark, CEO of Stark Industries. Recording agent A317D9. Interrogator is AIM Scientist Supreme, designated the Super Adaptoid.
State your name, please.
Judy Stark.
What is your occupation?
Chief Executive Officer, Stark Industries.
What was your company's connection to the recently ended administration?
The Red Skull appointed several Stark Industries board members to his cabinet. His people were generally hospitable to our lobbyists. He received regular donations from us.
And personally?
I hardly knew the man. I never wanted to make a public show of working with him. If his fascism ever became unpopular, as fascism tends to do, I didn't want that stink on me.
Yet you supported him covertly.
That was just business. We made sinful amounts of money with him in office.
But then President Red Skull was assassinated. Did you order it?
I just said he was good for us.
How would the Stark approach to governance differ from the Red Skull's fascism?
What's good for Stark Industries is good for America.
I have heard enough. Agent A317D9 signaled tactical to prepare orders for the capture of the actual Judith Stark.
You think it's that easy? Judy Stark's not going to sit and wait around. What do you think she's doing now? Interrogating dollies of you?
LMD, your analysis was not solicited.
Why not? You gave me her personality. You could have gotten inside her mind if you knew the first thing about human beings. But the questions you asked were ridiculous. How would the Stark approach to governance differ from the Red Skull's fascism? Come on. You're terrible at this. We both know. Scientist Supreme? What a joke.
Are the guards outside? Summon them in.
Yes, sir.
Sure, put me away. Don't listen. You're smarter, more important. That whole attitude is the reason she's going to have your head on a... Hey! Let go of me. Let go of me.
You're dead, robot! Judy Stark is gonna roll you over. No one will even remember you.
You are human?
Yes, sir.
Did the LMD speak truth?
About what, sir?
Will Judith Stark achieve an easy victory? Are Homo sapiens so superior to artificial life forms? It's all right, Agent. You may answer without fear of repercussions.
You are supreme, sir.
Good.
Told ya. Manhattan's a friggin' war zone now. Nothing left to loot. How we gonna get out of here?
Is that an ambulance coming this way? It's ours if you can take out the driver.
Got him in my sights. Steady, steady. Easy pickings. Ambulance looks drivable. Help me back it off the sidewalk and we'll...
Hey, war criminal. Back off! That's a medical transport.
Oh my god. Is that... That's Wolverine!
No. I'm not messing with him. Run!
Driver, you hurt?
No. I'm okay. But the door's stuck. You can't get the...
Coming in with claws! Move back! Right. Let me check.
Paramedics out cold.
I'll go you one worse. Your patient's dead. Damn it.
That's all you gotta say? This is your fault.
Hey, pal. If I hadn't have stepped in, you'd be...
I know who you are. You're Wolverine. You killed the president, and you started this war.
President? Red Skull was a Nazi kid. Card carrying.
Look around you, man. This is what we get without a tough leader in charge. Skull is gone, and so is law and order.
Yeah? Not because we can't get along without a Hitler. We're killing each other because somebody wants it that way.
I'm not gonna debate politics with a killer. Just get away from me. You know, I'd shoot you myself.
Go ahead, shoot. I can take it.
You're insane.
And you're carrying. Come on. You'll feel better. According to you, I deserve it.
Just keep away.
Well, let me get you to safety at least.
I said keep away!
Great.
Wolverine, you alive under there? Tell me I haven't been wasting my time tracking you. Are you alive?
Natasha Romanoff? The Black Widow? Is that you, or am I about to get measured for wings and a halo?
It's really me, Logan. I see no point in trying to fool a man who can literally sniff out an imposter.
Leather, adrenaline, and cortisol. And a trace of orange blossoms. That's your signature scent, all right.
Are you injured?
I'll heal. Natasha Romanoff. We all thought you were dead. Where you been all these years?
Come on, get up.
Look out!
And we thought New York was dangerous back in the day.
Same old. Someone thinks they're big and everyone else is disposable.
Someone like Judy Stark?
Her and the toaster in charge of AIM.
Super adaptor.
Fight it out until they're done and not give a rat's ass about collateral damage.
And you take it personally enough to patrol the war zone yourself?
Yeah, well...
You working with someone?
That ship has sailed. Ran out of people who'd put up with me.
So why are you here?
Because it's bad. And it won't get better anytime soon, and I...
What?
I caused it.
I know. Just wanted to hear you admit it. Listen, me finding you isn't coincidence.
I've been on your trail. I was working a long game trying to set things up so the inevitable transfer of power would be peaceful.
Oh?
Then you happened.
Yeah?
Logan, we've both done things. Your goal was noble. Plus, the Skull was asking for it since, 1941?
Yeah, well, my timing could have been better.
You think? Well, I'm here to give you a shot at a make good. You really want to save the eastern seaboard?
What you got in mind?
Judith Stark became a loose cannon once her father, Arno, went mad. I've been getting encrypted messages from an anonymous source that she's planning something big and ugly that makes this look like playtime. I came to New York to investigate. Lucking on to you was a bonus. I still know some back ways into Stark Industries. You up for a mission?
Lead the way.
What's with the checkpoint? Since when is there an A military encampment in the middle of I-10? I went into California, I gotta show papers now?
Mister, have you been following the news at all?
I've been on the road 18 hours a day for a week now, G.I. Joe. I barely had time to pee, and my Ultron stopped talking a while back.
Well, you gotta turn around. No one gets in. It's for your own good.
Soldier, this load's perishable, and I have to get it to the coast by... What are you doing?
Saving your life by not letting you pass?
Look, I'll just find another road.
Nope. Every road into the State's guarded by a name blockade just like this one. Can't believe you haven't heard.
Give me a break, okay? Let me make a call.
That was your one warning shot. Turn around. Nothing through there but nasty radiation.
Attention, soldier. Was that you who discharged their firearm?
Just a warning shot, sir. That trucker was an ostrich. No idea what was happening in the world. Didn't believe me about the dead sector.
At ease. You holding up all right? How long's your shift?
It's 12 hours, sir.
That's too long. They swear the dead sector radiation's stopping clean at the California border, God knows how, but let's not take that chance. I'll get you some relief.
Thanks, Lieutenant. Me and the others, I think we're starting to see things. It sounds crazy, sir, but
I'll be the judge.
Private Conrad could swear he saw Dr. Doom, sir.
The imagination plays tricks under stress, soldier. You and I both know there isn't any Victor Von Doom. Hasn't been since I was a kid. The man claiming to be Doom got outed as a fake. Hell, I knew he was a fraud.
How?
I ever tell you where I was born?
Where, sir?
Latveria.
That was Doom's kingdom.
Mm-hmm. We fled when I was 5, right after Doom disappeared and the country fell into ruin. But before that, I saw him once. I don't remember much else from so early on, but that's something you never forget. You know that feeling when you see something so terrifying that you instinctively turn away, but every cell in your body is screaming at you to sneak one more look? That's Victor Von Doom. The timbre of his voice could cut through granite. It could dominate any crowd effortlessly. With a glance, with a gesture, Doom could turn anyone into his puppet. And they'd be happy to please him. He had a way of making people humble. They'd show up for work on time, put in a full day, be good citizens. He knew how to motivate people. I tell you, if he were alive and did show his... well, not his face. No one sees his face. It wouldn't be the worst thing.
Kind words, Lieutenant.
Oh my God!
If somewhat understated.
You can't really be... I mean, it's impossible.
Are you insinuating that I need to prove myself to a lieutenant?
No, it's just... my God, it's you. All right. I'm just, well, I don't know whether to be baffled or honored. Dr. Doom! What can AIM Encampment Bravo do for you?
I have been studying the radiation field barring passage beyond the California border. I believe I know why it exists and what lies beyond, but to be certain, I require corroborating information. You're going to show me what you've learned here.
I can introduce you to AIM General Reuther, sir. He's authorized to grant such requests.
Then take me to him. I have already wasted enough time on underlings. To this day, the sight of doom inspires awe in soldiers and citizens alike.
Yes, sir. You still radiate power, command, even given your present circumstances.
What circumstances?
Oh, I didn't mean it in any kind of negative way, Doctor. It's just that you clearly have a tremendous dignity that isn't reflected by...
Speak.
Well, I mean, you once possessed such advanced weaponry, state-of-the-art armor. No, beyond state-of-the-art. And now...
I appear somehow less than? Is that your assessment? Lieutenant, heed my warning. If Doom has to keep coaxing explanations out of you...
You had your own country, and now you...
So, my circumstances appear to you to be reduced.
No.
And you give voice to this vicious insult within earshot of the soldiers and officers of your militia. Who else would you tell?
No.
Who else would they tell? And what then? Would Doom be pitied? Mocked?
No, I don't...
Silence, worm! You knew that I would never permit such calumny to circulate. And yet you opened your piteous mouth. Yes, despite appearances, the gauntlets of Doom still possess state-of-the-art weapons, augmented by old-as-time sorcery.
Victor.
Who?
You know who. The man you've always looked up to. Always wanted to emulate, if only you had the intelligence.
The ghost of Reed Richards? My greatest foe? That's who you claim to be? Please, whoever or whatever you are, Richards and his cretinous Fantastic Four perished 30 years ago.
Were you there, Victor? Then how can you be so certain? You have questions, and I am here to tell you that answers lie only footsteps away. If you want to see what really became of the Fantastic Four, Victor, follow me into the Dead Sector.
On the next episode of Marvel's Wastelanders.
It's not all fun and games, Quill.
Fun and games? Dad.
What's the town?
Craven's Landing. Which is in pretty poor taste, if you ask me. There's this, glowing wall right at the border, all shimmery light and energy. You ever see the Antares Nebula up close?
Quill, don't do it, Quill!
Take that, Hobbs! Oh no, they took that. Tell Groot!
Quill!
Marvel Entertainment and Sirius XM present Marvel's Wastelanders, starring Dylan Baker as Dr. Doom, Timothy Busfield as Star-Lord, Stephen Lang as Hawkeye, Robert Patrick as Wolverine, and Susan Sarandon as Black Widow. Directed by Kimberly Sr., Original sound design by 1000 Birds. Original music by Lindsey Jones. Story by Mark Waid. Written by Mark Waid. Featuring performances by Eva Amori as Yelena Belova. Craig Bierko as Captain America. Charisse Booth as Jean Grey. Amber Gray as Judy Stark. Daniel Jenkins as Super Adaptoid. Rebecca Naomi Jones as Valeria Richards. Nadine Malouf as Cora. Danny McCarthy as Iron Man. James Meredith as Reed Richards. Jaden Michael as Franklin Richards. Jeff Perry as narrator. Clark Peters as Professor X. James Saito as Baron Zemo. Tracy Toms as Kate Bishop. Larry Yando as Mad Thinker. Additional performances in this episode by Kaliswa Brewster as Accomplice. Gina Daniels as Heckler No. 2. Ethan Dubin as Shooter. Shane Kenyon as Driver. Ramiz Monsef as Magneto. Richie Nash as Trucker. Tom Sesma as Lieutenant Hoffman. Tom Sesma as Heckler No. 1. Liz Sharp as Private Jones, with additional voices performed by Ryan Bartley, Daphne Gaines, Shane Sweet, Bruce Wynett. Produced by Jenny Rattlet Mass, Brad Barton, M.R. Daniel, Larissa Rosen, and Lydia Smith. Our production manager is Libby Felch. Associate production manager is Fred Carlos. Our script supervisor is Julia Ireland. Casting by Elaine Aldaffer and Lisa Donadio. Audio post-production by 1000 Birds. Our lead sound designer is Jackie Zoe. Recording, sound design, and mixing by Torrin Geller, Haley Livingston, Mira Al-Rahim, KT People, and Jackie Zoe. Dialogue editing by Tom Barrett. Our audio post-producer is Alex Berner Cole, and our executive producers are Gwen Fringling and Kira McKnight. Additional engineering provided by Beat Street NYC, Sound Lounge, Underground Audio, The Relic Room, Big Orange Sheep, Soundproof Studios, Studio Tulum, Mobile Mics, Studio Awesome, This Is Sound Design, Philadelphia Post, Tightrope Recording, Studio Media. Original score composed by Lindsey Jones. Music clearance by Christine Berggren and Allison Farrar. Pain, written by Daniel Creamer. Performed by the Texas Gentlemen. Courtesy of New West Records by arrangement with Sugaroo. Production legal by Chad Russo and Cooper Ward with Ramo Law, PC. Payroll services by Violet Romero and ABS Payroll. Executive produced by Dan Buckley, Joe Casada, Sarah Amos, Dan Fink, Stephen Wacker, Ellie Pyle, and Jill Dubuff. Special thanks to Jordan Boatman, Kaliswa Brewster, Matt DeCaro, Ethan Dubin, Kirsten Fitzgerald, Molly Hager, Dan Hartley, Shane Kenyon, Danny McCarthy, James Meredith, Deanna Myers, Abby Pierce, Barbara Robertson, Ron Rogel, Gabe Ruiz, Liz Sharp, Guy Van Swearingen. My name is Tim Rose. Marvel's Wastelanders is a production of Marvel Entertainment and SiriusXM in association with Wade Runner Studios. For more information, visit marvel.com/Wastelanders. This podcast was recorded under a SAG-AFTRA collective bargaining agreement. No animals were harmed in the making of this podcast.